Welcome back to the channel everyone. Hope you guys are having great time. In today's video, we are going to check the directory structure of Android application. So let's proceed further. Open your Android Studio. Click on start a new Android Studio project. Right now choose empty activity. We'll check in details what do you mean by activity and other components. Let's give the name my practicals. This will be your package name. This is your location. The one thing that you need to know about this save location, you should not use any white space between two letters. Select your programming language. I'll be using Java. This will be your minimum API level. So your app will work on ice cream sandwich. Your app will not work all those versions which are below this ice cream sandwich. If you want this support instant app, click on this. I'm not using this right now. Click on finish. Yes, close this. My application is ready. It's synced successfully. So this is how your main screen looks. Oh, it's still loading. Yes, it's loaded completely. So this is your basic GUI part of your IDE. This is your solution explorer where you will find your components for your application. Basically, you need to know about these components. First is your manifest file. It contains all the configuration regarding your project, like your icon, theme, etc. Your list of activities. Then you have this Java folder. It contains three different packages where you have Java file for a particular activity. Here you can create n number of classes, n number of activities. If you create any activity, it has two components. First one is Java file and second one is XML file. So this XML file is located here in layout folder under resources folder, where you can add up your components like text box, label, then date time picker, buttons, etc. Then if you want to add any images or any other external components, you can add in drawable folder. Then you have these values folder. It contains three files: colors.xml, strings.xml, and styles.xml. Let's start from the colors.xml. Here you can specify the colors with its hexadecimal code. So you can have n number of colors defined in this file also. So you have this file for your color basis. Then let's close these. Then you have strings.xml. Here you can create string variables, and these string variables will be accessed globally inside your application. Then you have styles. Here you can specify the style for your application. You can have n number of styles and you can give these styles to entire application or a particular activity. Then you have these Gradle scripts. Let's close this. It has two components. Here You can add up the libraries inside the dependencies, and you have this project version where you can add repositories like Google, JCenter, Maven, etc. You will get to know all these components if you thoroughly follow these development practices. So this is your basic structure. From the next video, we'll start the actual programming. Welcome back to the channel everyone. Hope you guys are having great time. In previous video, we have seen the Android directory structure where we have created one project, and inside that we have created one activity. So each activity has two components. One is your Java file and second one is your XML file. In XML file, you will add your controls like your text box, label, date time picker, etc. Here there is one text view. It comes with the default settings. So there are few attributes defined here. First one is your layout width. Width is given as a wrap content. So there are two things we can define here. First one is match parent and second one is wrap content. Match parent means it matches the width of its parent component. So here we have one screen. Here we don't have any parent component. So the parent component will be treated as your mobile screen. So the width will be covered with entire screen. The same is applicable with the height also. So we'll keep it wrap content only. So the text is given as hello world. You can add your own name, your message, or anything. This will act as a label text. Now let's change the size. So text size is one attribute, and we'll give the font size as 50 dp, density pixels. Okay, so you have a lot of attributes like id. You can specify the id for the particular control. If we want to modify anything by using programming, so this id will be required. Let's define as txt hello world. So you can use this id attribute. What I suggest is to define id for your all components so that it looks standardized. Then now we'll run this. Yes, hello world is displayed on the screen. There are other attributes also like text size, sorry, text style, bold. You can define as italic also. Let's run this. Yes, hello world, it comes with the bold and italic. So this is how you explore a lot of things. Text alignment, color, lot of attributes are there. So it's not possible to cover all the attributes. You need to experiment with your own logic, with your own imagination. Welcome back to the channel everyone. Hope you guys are having great time. In previous video, we have seen the Hello World application. In today's video, in this video, we are going to check the colors and styles. So go to the Solution Explorer, then go to the resources, then go to the values. Here you will have these three files: colors.xml, then styles.xml, and strings.xml. So first we will check the colors. Here you can specify the colors with their hexadecimal values. Here you will find colors with name and its hexadecimal values. So here we can define n number of color. Name will give it as color text, and here you can specify the hexadecimal value. Let's give it as 0 0 0 0 0 0. Yes. You can check the color also in your application. What I suggest is to set color according to your requirement, according to your theme. That means if you look at the other applications which are available on your Play Store, you will get to know that how we can set the colors according to our theme. Like, so what I suggest is to use your color according to your requirement, according to your theme, according to your category of your application. So if you check the internet, on internet there are a lot of websites available where you can find the color schemes, color codes. I will post all these links in the description box down below. Then the next part is how to access these colors in your activity. So we have created already Hello World. Now it's time to give the color to this Hello World text. Text color is your attribute. So here you will find all your colors which are there in your colors.xml. Now we'll say color accent. Yes, color is changed. So this is how you use your color in the activity. The next part is to set the theme for your project. For that, refer to styles.xml. Here already they have created one theme. The name of that theme is app theme. The parent they have used is theme.appcompat.light.dark action bar. So now just run this. Yes, here we get one action bar where project name is there. So in Android you have a lot of parent themes defined by the Android. A lot of themes are there: dark action bar, dialog.alert, no action bar. So we'll just check no action bar also and just run this. Yes, that action bar is gone. Here you can define n number of styles as per your requirement. Let's define our own style. Name it as no action. We'll give parent as theme.appcompat.light.noActionBar. Here you can specify the colors. So the first is your color primary. Let's copy paste these colors same as it is. Okay, and we'll change it to light dot dark action bar. So here we have these two themes. I can define the theme for entire application. I can define the theme for particular activity also. For that, go to your manifest file. Here there is one attribute called Android theme, and we have given that style dot app theme. Here you can access your resources. You can set to no action. Now let's run this. So we'll not get any action bar over here. Yes. So this is all about your colors and your styles in short summary. Okay, so now let's here we have defined the theme attribute for the entire application. Now let's change it to particular activity. Now let's change for the particular activity. Here we can specify the theme and style dot app theme. So for main activity, style will be this one. So let's run this. Yes. So for main activity, you will get dark action bar. So this is all about your styles and colors in short summary.
Don't forget to subscribe and press bell icon for new updated videos. Like and share videos with your friends.